Good stuff. Right, let's move on to the Saturday action then at Ascot. We'll start with the Grade 1, the JLT hurdle it is now. It used to be the long walk. But I'm guessing Call Me Lord tops the market here, Nicola?
Yeah, 5-2 favourite. We last seen him absolutely destroying the field at Sandown, and that was in a very good race. However, the only thing I'd say is it was a shorter trip on better ground, so we don't know if he's going to be as effective over this trip and ground. You know what I mean? Harry is the second favourite in there, 3-1. So obviously there's not much between them, and he recaptured his old form at the Ladbrokes Winter Carnival at Newbury. And I think actually, if he can reproduce that, he'll be the one to beat.
What do you fancy here, John?
This is a shocking race.
Shocking.
It's like, I'll tell you what it's like. It's like buying a box of roses and just getting coffee sweets inside it. It's desperate stuff. I think it's really, really poor. Right. Yeah, I think like the favourite. The 9-4 is it 9-4 at the minute?
5-2.
5-2 favourite is a horse who's never ran over 3 miles, never ran beyond 2 mile 5, who got its mark from winning a Mickey Mouse race at the end of the season at Sandown. He could be very good, but he's favourite to win a Grade 1. The Stay Novice Hurdle Division is very bare on stars at the moment. I'm going to chance Sam Spinner because he won it last year. If he runs to the same level again this year, he's a good thing because I don't think it's as good a race. I think Lammy Surge would win this race if he was in it, and he beat Lammy Surge in the race last year. I think on this ground he'll make it more of a test, and he's definitely the most thorough stayer. So it's Sam Spinner for me, but I think it's a desperate
We're
race.
top price Sam Spinner as well at 8-1, so there you go.
Good stuff. Johnny?
Yeah, I'm happy enough with Sam Spinner. You know, he'll probably never win a Stayers Hurdle. Looking at him last year, he'll probably never get soft enough ground or a soft enough lead. But, you know, when he came onto the scene, kind of winning this race last year, he was unbelievably game. He just kept finding the ground is going to be testing, like, and I think that's what he needs. And with Call Me Lord, I think he's probably going to be the best of these long term, but it's his first run back and it's 3 miles, so there's a chance this will, if he ran well and finished second or third, they'd be delighted.
He could, like in my head, he could, Call Me Lord could absolutely bolt up, he could, but he's priced accordingly and you just don't know what he's going to do. So I think he's the unknown quantity, and if the race is as bad as I think, he could win. But I think Sam Spinner is the...
His run in Newbury wasn't as bad as it kind of looks if you looked on paper, because like he gave plenty, he got tired, and cheapies just might help him.
Yeah. Jump early, he needs to jump better.
Yeah, he will need to jump better, and like his future is a bit up in the air now if he flops in this race. But like I did an anti-post Stayers Hurdle kind of selection lately. I 10 horses to pick that were double figures for Cheltenham. And like I was like, how was Faugheen double figures for that race? Because he's demolished Penn Hill last year, and the rest of them are much of a muchness.
Yeah, yeah.
And so like I was saying to the Rashan's trainer Colin Kidd that he should go for these Stayers Hurdles in Ireland because there's so little depth. When Faugheen demolished Penn Hill at Punchestown, that was the most impressive stadium performance possibly I've ever seen, and I've no reason to disbelieve it. But both divisions in terms of Ireland and Britain, they're lacking depth, and it's not a terrible race. But I think 8-1 Sam Spinner is well worth backing, with doubts about the others. Bear in mind, he was about 5-2 to win the World Stayers Hurdle last year. He was 3-1, I think, at Newbury, something like that. And I give him the benefit of the doubt.
You're right, it's not a terrible race.
Oh.